Hello everybody, Frankie Day here from Frankie Day Models. Okay, this evening we'll have live action with me and the Trumpeter 1/32 scale A-10 Warthog. Okay guys, off camera I did a lot of painting on this thing. I got all the painting done. Now it's time to button up the fuselage and such. I think I spent exactly about 7 hours. I think I spent 7 straight hours working on the cockpit. Believe you me, this wasn't easy. The cockpit is very dire. I could not go any further on this thing with a bland cockpit like that. And I decided to say, you know something? I can do something to make that thing look real nice without getting photo etch stuff for it. And so using typing paper and felt tip markers, I made a perfect cockpit for this thing. It came out pretty good. I dry fitted almost everything. Everything fits like a glove. I got a few more parts, assembly parts I need to do on this thing. And I got a little bit work to do on the wings. And also I'm probably joining the tail feathers. Before I do that, I gotta do some corrections on the fin here. I want to get a good snug fit. Well, I'm gonna see what's holding the phone right there. It's like a springing down. I think I know what to do with that. I'll take care of that when we get to that assembly. Okay. Now I already made the video number 2. So this is gonna be video number 3, live action. So tonight's episode on this, I'll be able to get the fuselage joined up, get the tail feathers joined, and get the wings finished. And call it a wrap and let it dry for a couple of days. Then I'll start getting on top of the fairy swordfish and start getting the wings all done in it and get it prepared and ready for assembly. Then I'll hop right back on the Warthog again. Then I'll have some more videos coming on the swordfish and also, of course, on this Trumpeter 1/32 scale hog. This thing really can carry some stuff, guys. I tell you, it's got a 30 millimeter 7-barrel Gatling gun. Minigun, we're using a weapon system, GU-87 weapon system. And man, I tell you, I wouldn't want to be in the way of this thing. Mean, lean nastiness. Okay, talk about nastiness. Let's get nasty away on this airplane here. We're going to take this camera, we're going to flip around over here, and we're going to get this thing going right here. Okay, I showed you what I've done. Of course, you can tell over here. I dry fitted the fuselage. It fits real nice. There's the cockpit I've done, guys. No photo etch. I use typing paper, Sharpie markers, and a lot of pieces of sprue in there, too, I used. I'm very, very truly sorry this camera cannot pick it up. It does not do justice, though, but I think you guys get the general idea. There's the cockpit, the instrument panel, ejection harnesses. I gave it a wash too and everything on the seats. I need to give it a wash here. I didn't give it a wash yet, but it's going to get a wash. Came out pretty nice. The kit had no inspection panels that are so that open up where you can see the detail. The only thing you get is right here for the entry for the pilot. He gets that pogo type ladder. That pogo ladder he has. It comes down and it folds right back up in the air. It pushes the button, the door closes. This is a beautiful airplane. This thing is well built, to say the least. Okay, today's mission. I'm going to start gluing this fuselage together. I'm going to save these tape. I got this thing taped together, see how it fits. It's all dry fit, so I'm going to put the tape right back over again after it's been glued. So far, the assembly of parts, it's not really hard, guys. It goes together quite well. I had no fit issues with this at all. I make sure I got a lot of glue on there. I see these guys use this here and they dabble, think it goes a long ways. It don't. It don't. For capillary reaction, yes. When it comes to gluing, this tape off here. These trumpeter kits are not too bad to build. Yeah, I'll make sure I use it liberally. There you go. That's all I'm looking for right there. Man, that's good right there. A little pop right there. Yeah, give you a little shot right there. You need some more of that, buddy. Right now. This is locating holes. Yeah, finally, guys, we glue this together. You gotta glue the top first. Let it set. Then do the bottom last because they get a little misalignment out of it, you know. So you gotta work careful. Like kind of working on a vacuum form model. Because you get those things real flush in there like that. What you're doing, you don't have to worry about using no filler putty. Just a little, using where's my sanding stick at? Good gravy, where it's at. Oh, come out, wherever you are. No idea, fellas. It's around somewhere. I'll find it. Take a little sanding stick. It dries. Sand very gently and carefully. We'll take out your buffing. Your buffing stick. I gotta get that out with you. The little buffer right there. That really gets rid of it too. And you can see it stuff really ooze out. I might need a little more persuasion right here. Got some more masking tape here. Yeah, I'm really taking my time with this thing, Spells. It looks like I'm in a hurry, but I'm not. I spent a lot of time building this thing. I was thinking about 3 days already. Beautiful. It's dry. Nice. It's a shame they don't even know panels open like that. You can see that GUA weapon system in there. Really a bloody shame. Cockpit came out excellent, guys. There's paper, sprue, Sharpie tips, toothpicks with paint on them, anything you can use to do the job. With their hands left off, yours have to take over. Otherwise, you're not going to have a very good cockpit. I don't know why they charge you a goddamn pretty good. They charge you a pretty good price for these things, and they don't complete what they get started. There we go. A little bit of glue on there so I can bring that seam up so it's nice and flush on top of the other one. That way I take my little sanding stick. I don't know where that little devil went to. I'm not going to have a good idea where it could be at. And I'm wrong. Huh. Well, I got plenty more where that came from. Well, the weight there too. It's pretty nose heavy. That's what I want. Keep that weight down for that plane. Keep on the classic landing gear. So far, I've incorporated no fit issues in this thing at all, guys. None at all. I think it's Phil Flory Models built one of these. The man did an excellent job. I mean, this guy, he does good work. And they said he had a problem with the fuselage going together. I had no problem with this one. It goes together without a fuss. This has a lot of exterior parts. You want to make quite certain you want to put those on last, because you can be handling this bad boy. As big as it is, it's going to stick out like a porcupine. You're going to be busting parts off. You're going to be cursing. And it's not going to be joyous. Beautiful. I'll keep this tape out overnight. I don't care how fast the Samaya extra thin glue sets or hardens up. I use a lot of cement fellows, as mentioned earlier in the video. Make sure those parts get welded together. That solvent. Now we'll go back to all the parts. The old fingernail trick. Pretty flush. Beautiful. Okay. It's all cement together, guys. Got it all buttoned up. You got more stuff coming back here. You got more stuff coming this way. It's part of the closure of the cockpit. It's painted flat black. Lap there. So right now I'm checking overlaps of the joining of the fuselage halves. There, I fixed that overlap right there. It started to overlap on the other side, and I got it out in time. That light really works too, guys. You'd be surprised how light reflects different shades and angles of things. Nice. Okay, got this fuselage assembly. Not complete yet though, because I got to work on this next to close this off and down let the assembly dry overnight. I'm gonna sand this down more. Okay, the closest bad boy off. We got a panel bits underneath here, as you can tell. It's like so. We get it out of there. It'll help if I clean up that glue. It's pretty good, guys. It really does. It has a nice fit. But firstly, before I get involved in attaching it to the close of the fuselage, I'm going to take this sanding stick here to get rid of those hideous sprue nubs. And there's no detail on here, so you have to worry about scratching the detail up. There's no doubt, like I say, you gotta clean all the stuff up here because it'll appear to fit the parts. You will not be happy. Alrighty then. I've already sanded that down. I don't worry about any sprue nubs on this one. This little bulkhead. This is your nose wheel well. It only goes only one way. That's how it goes, just like that. Took a little bit to figure out because believe me, Trumpeter doesn't really give you the best referral sequences of attaching parts. Oh, this is a number right there. Arrows going there and there, and you got to figure out from here how it goes. It's like it did here. Well, it goes only one way, guys. That's the right way. Okay, let that dry. I'm going to add a wash to this too before I attach it to the fuselage. Here's going to be fun right here. Attaching the tail the fuselage has. I'm going to make sure I got all the stuff cleaned up. I think I pretty well cleaned it last night. I removed it from the sprues. I broke out all these parts here. Make the video this morning, the video number 2. The update build report on this thing. Like I say, I had no fit issues at all. None at all, fellas. It goes together pretty good. Just gotta clean your parts. You gotta make sure all those nubs in the sprue, you can see them. Always have lights around. Make sure you don't get rid of those locating pins. You'll be sorry. You gotta have those. You always dry fit some. I'm always double checking the joints, make sure everything is flush, and there's no obstructions in there, so it interfere to fit of the halves. I don't see none in this half either. And also something about a logo on there. Oh yeah. Well, we know you're Trumpeter, all right. That's no mistake about that. Trumpeter logo. Right there. No painting required in here. This is going together very nicely. I got about 10 jars of this. Every time I go in the hobby shop or venture in there, I always get me a couple jars of it. I learned that more from my good friend, best friend, Freddie Duarte. Now I know why he does it. Something goes wrong with the world, you can't get no more glue. Guess what? You got plenty of glue. The Boy Scout always prepare. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, beautiful. Cut off that. Well, now. These little tape strips there. Make sure these are good and secure. I'm going to tell you, fellas, this thing is a big airplane. Not only in real life, but in scale, or 1/32 scale. It's big. These are holding strips of tape here really holds it in for me. Beautiful. These little copper kits, they go together very nicely. Get the old mic test. it's going to get cold outside, fellas. Beautiful. Now here's a hat trick. Give the guys a sense of scale. This big brute. Blah. Huge. You guys guessed it. It's just about like that. So you can tell it's going together pretty well. I think I'm only fell on YouTube. That's actually making a live action build with this thing. Right now I'm just kind of checking the fit, get a good fresh fit. I don't want to use no filler in this thing. Boy, I tell you, this thing fits like a glove. They got a lot of nice looking rivet detail in this thing. It's very subtle. So I'm afraid to prime this fuselage because it really, it would not bring out the washers that good on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and, since it's gray plastic, it ain't gonna hurt that much anyway. People appreciating on it also. I'm just checking the fit, guys. Making sure that I don't want to use no more filler than I need to. We'll get it good. There's a wing right there. Man, this is a big airplane. I'll tell you one thing, this thing's no joke. Alrighty. I've got new shot set for a while. Right now, guys, what we're doing is do a little standing, make sure it's nice and flush on here. The little tongue and grooves. This is a tongue groove insulation. You got a little overlap right here, and it does it pushes up on that part and makes sure it don't fit flush on top of here. That's what I was looking at a while ago. Says, there's something pushed on there. Now I found out why. Funny thing about it, I got no lap right there at all. Yeah, a lot better. Oh, heck yeah. Beautiful. Okay, that's ready to be installed. But before I do that, I want to close up the bottom of the fuselage right here. Got a lot of weight in that thing. But before I do that, I got to put some more. I was just checking the fit of parts, fellas. Checking the fit of parts. Okay. Hey, well, let's get that going. Let's get nothing on here. Okay. Take a break. Let it dry a little bit before doing more to it. And you see, it's a titanium kit. It goes together very well. And it's big, too. I got a good spot where I'm going to put that temporarily, right about over here. I got a special hook I got over here, and I have it hanging so it's right about over here. It'll be out of harm's way and everything. Yeah, I found out these things here are they're expensive. I think one of my subscribers says there's one on eBay for $253. Getting up there. That must be with photo etch parts and everything. It's got to be. These things are getting old now. These A-10s. I figured they want to go away too soon, but I don't know if they still use these things anymore. They probably do, I guess. I can't see why you don't use them anymore. Those things are a very well built airplane. They're built for war. They're very rugged. They get the job done. They're doing exactly what it's designed for. Yeah, it's almost dry. Yeah, I was lucky this thing still made a hobby shop a week later. But I was there a week prior before that. And I saw it out there. I didn't even mention nothing about telling the guy I was going to get it. But I saw it out there and I go, you know something? I want to get that thing. I made my mind up. And I'm glad it was still sitting there waiting for me. Ugh. That cockpit came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that cockpit. It came out real good. Man, I tell you, they don't do it justice, fellas. They really don't. That thing's not better than what it was. I'll tell you that. That's an improvement right there. I knew something had to be done with that. I look at thinking, what could be done with that? I said, you ever know something? Get some typing paper, felt tip markers, sprue. That thing will come alive. Not much to it. And I also got a walk around pictures too that I uploaded on my computer. I go with the pictures. That's how I did that. Just by looking like we do. What mileage do you got? That's references for. And I was very questionable about the interior of the cockpit. If it was all black or it was gray, but it's gray. But the instrument boards and everything and the switches are all black. I like that thing. It's nice. These came out back in 1972 by Fairchild Republic Aircraft Company. And by 1980, they were first released to the Air Force. And they used them, I guess, as first combat missions that it was involved in during the Gulf Wars. That's what proved itself as a tank buster. It has. It really, it did exactly what it's designed for. Okay, we're going to take this camera out here. We're going to finish up the weathering on this thing. I got some cotton buds right here. And I'm just going to rub it in here, get some of the excess off there. So it looks pretty good now. You put your wash on, make sure you put a gloss on there, guys. You can control as much as you can with the wash. the use of water. I take a cotton bud and remove some of the excess wash and just kind of concentrate in the highlight areas where it's really effective for. I'm going to do it right here. Yeah, that's like how I like it, just like that. The guy's seats are good enough there. Got all that detail inside there. Give him a good wash, looks pretty good. Okay. Now we can join this. I can say one thing: if you were this kid, if you guys got the photo etch parts for this thing, beautiful. Snaps in like nothing. Do a little sanding here, fellas. Make sure it fits a little better. A little too snug. I don't like that. It's a little bit too snug. Yeah, sure did. Beautiful. That's all it takes, guys. A little sanding. It goes together very well. Those got to be treated the same way, one side at a time. There. Yep. Perfect. Make your lines up real nice, guys. And just go ahead and add a little of your tape on here to hold it into place. And you ain't gonna go nowhere. It was glued to. It's nice. forth. That's good. No problem, guys. There we go. I want to double check. See if everything's okay. Don't keep that tape on there, fellas, to hold together. 24 hours. Make sure that glue is good and cured and hard before removing it. Because it goes together very well. I had no problems at all. Don't be bashful with using this. This was for the sanding stick. Make sure you're sanding straight on your straight edges like this. I think the parts get better. That's the problem I had right here. It was just a little snug right here. That bottom plate was a little snug, but it was a little sanding. Relieved it immensely, without fuss, without muss, without breakage, without hair pulling. Nicely, as you can see. There could be no filler on this thing. It's going to be sanding and buffing, and that's it. Okay. You guessed it. It's time to get this thing going. Man, this thing fits good. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm sure love this jet. Yeah, I can see it starting to ooze in that joint. That's what I like. I sand it later, be like filler. Oh man, can't believe how this thing fits. This thing goes together quite fast too. It does. With all the parts, the thing, most of the parts, I think, is all the argument. All the inside parts is all done, guys. It's all finished. It's just it's done. Well, that's what I like. When that stuff pebbles out like that, that's the best filler in the world, like screw glue. It'd be nice to get out of that. Nice. Okay. Next, we'll work on this stabilizer here while this fuselage is drying. Okay, so next to the Titanic. Okay, now what are we going to do about those? That ain't too bad there. That fits good there. So the other side, how see how good it fits. Okay. Here's the problem right here. I'm sanding the outside edges of the stabilizer fellow so I get a flusher fit with the horizontal stabilizer. Yeah, it looks good there. That's good. I'll buy that. A little sanding, guys. All it takes. A little sanding. Oh wow. Yeah, no seam filler there. That's how I like that. Don't take long for this Tamiya thing really dry, guys. This is a solvent more than anything. And you get some air into it like that, it really starts to do its job. Just get a hold like a clamp, like a homemade clamp for a while. Here I am working away from the board, you guys. I'm gonna need to get closer so you guys know what I'm doing. Here I am working. I'm so used to working towards towards me. That looks good. That's good. That's good. Oh boy, we were there. It does well to sit together again. I can use some little sanding right here. Let that dry. And I'll come back and sand those later before I install it for the fuselage. Let's see how this kit goes. That's good there. That ain't too bad, that one ain't. Maybe I should check the other side. Oh hell, I'll buy that too. That's good. Okay. I figured I had that one side pretty good last night. The other side needed work, and that was the side I sanded down a while ago. I'll hold for a couple minutes until it starts to set in there. Like I said, it don't take long for this up to dry once the air hits it. Beautiful. Oh man, that feels good. Guys probably wanted Frank back in your earlier days. They didn't have sanding sticks. What do you use for sanding? Sanding sticks. Popsicle sticks or sanding sticks. Glue the glue on there, glue some sandpaper on there. There you go. I used to make custom made sanding sticks out of popsicle sticks. Popsicle sticks were almost like a commodity back in those days. They're good for everything. You'd be surprised with popsicle sticks. That's good. But there's a little bit of a gap there on the bottom part of these horizontal stabilizers. Or better, I had some more of that glue on there, and actually it acts like a filler. And it hardens up, and you start sanding it, and all the dust fills in. Those little small hairline cracks it fills in and disappears. Just like that genie doing his magic. Tops look good. just got to inspect things, guys, as you work. We'll check, see those leading edges of the stabilizer is sanded well. Yeah, right here. A little holiday right here, I forgot to get. Like I said, guys, you just got to recheck your work over again. You just can't be satisfied with it. It looks good. That's it, because you know what's going to tell on you? This camera right here is going to tell on you. You'd be surprised how many boo-boos it'll bring to your attention that you'll actually see for the first time. But you should have seen it a long time on the model. And guess what? Your viewers are going to see that. Bob looks good. Nice. Okay. I'll think about ready glued to this fuselage. Beautiful. That's nice. Beautiful. Man. Beautiful. Okay, fellas, made some progress, have we? Yeah, man. Like I said, I had no problem at all with pit issues this kit, guys. You've seen how much full Frankie they've done on this thing for the past 2 or 3 days. That cockpit's nice. I like that. I'm happy with that cockpit. It may not be no photo etch, but it's Frankie Day etch, buddy, to me. Oh, yeah, just in case. I want to dabble some up here also. I'm not done yet with the glue. Make sure that thing is equally glued on there. Beautiful. That dog out there, I believe that she likes to bark just to hear herself bark. We got some pretty cool neighborhoods out here, neighbors out here. They don't seem to pitch a beef about her barking. They like that. It's called neighborhood security. You never know who lurks around your house, guys. You never know nowadays. Yeah, the joint stands up pretty good. That's why I say, as long as you give them nice and flush like that, they'll never. Careful, sand that little seam out from that fuselage joining. Once you get paint on there, that shit's gone anyway. You don't see it. But all in preparation, my friend. All preparation. But they can take a long time painting this thing. Painting a beast like this, you got to put some planning to it. Man, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, we're going to set the fuselage over here next to the RMS Titanic. Gotta get going on that too. I got a lot of stuff I gotta work on. Okay. I did a lot of this off camera. So I'm gonna assemble so much what I got going on now on camera. I forgot to attach these to the wings last night. I was looking at the instructions. And it said these two pieces I'm cutting off the screw here fits on the inner leading edge panel. I think I'll get this all done here, fellas. We're gonna call this camera a wrap. This video a wrap for the evening. And I'll let it dry for a day or so and resume back on it and do some sanding on the fuselage to prepare it for paint work. And start going onward with the rest of the construction. sitting inside his wing root, and his wing will flush right there. There's a little overlap with the wing root. That would interfere with the feather parts of the joining of the wings of the fuselage. It's almost gone. So I'm glad I've seen that. Beautiful. Okay, got that part up there. So it looks like an A-10 in it, guys. Sure shooting is. Beautiful. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Checking his wings, guys. Just checking the wings. Okay, they're done. Okay. This thing's ready for preparation for painting. And more parts I got to put on it, sub-assemblies. Such as undercarriage. And a few other details too need to be done. And we'll get her going. So we built together tonight, guys. I'm having a good time with this thing. So give an overview perspective of it. It's big. You guys got one in your stash, you'll have fun building this thing. This is nice. I like this. And there's a lot out there on YouTube on this thing, different scales. So I'm going to try to do a real good job on this one here and make as much videos as I possibly can on this. That'll help other guys want to decide to build one of these, and they can see what I can do. My videos, I build videos are nothing compared to a lot of fellas out there. It's pretty much upstream compared to me. Me, I'm laid back. That's it. I'm just no model builder, just sitting there, just showing my wares. This is a nice kit, guys. You're gonna get one of these. These are very nice. I'm really enjoying building this A-10. This old tank buster. That's one mean ass airplane. I wouldn't want to get in a tango with one of them damn things. One thing I feel like we turned into peak hash. Okay, my thoughts and overview of the kits thus far. It's a nice kit. Goes together very well. That's a bonus right there. No fit issues. Don't be bashful using these sanding sticks. You'd be surprised. Just by doing a little sanding here and there, most parts fit together real well. As a novice should have no problem at all building this kit. There's so much out there you can buy on this thing. You can buy a lot of aftermarket parts for it, such as cockpit decals. There's even resin stuff out there for landing gear, tires and stuff, and metal landing gear struts. I don't know. I'm going to have to send it away for a white metal landing gear set for this airplane here. It's not too heavy. It's pretty heavy to nose, so I got that weight inside that weapons drum. GU8-87 weapons drum. That powers that 30 millimeter Gatling gun. Man, you're a foobar. I don't think it's your way. Okay, guys, I got to work tomorrow. It'll be a long day for me. We got a lot of work to do in this, so I'm going to be working on my swordfish torpedo bomber tomorrow. Let this dry for about a day or so. We'll get back on it and get more videos posted on it. So I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. This is the second video made today on my day off. And make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Spend wisely. Stay focused when you drive. Stay focused when you get out of the car. And watch yourselves. Take care of yourselves, guys. God bless you all. And we'll catch you on the video, next video, being on the swordfish torpedo bomber. So stay tuned for that. All right, coming your way, guys. So God bless you, fellas. Take care. This is Frankie Day signing off for Frankie Day Models. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye, boys. Take care.